Aries, welcome to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome back to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Boston Cream, I'm going to be doing your reading from December 8 to the 14th. And this is a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. In this reading, dear Ariana, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the main challenge, all the cards, and get some final advice for you. And I would like to extend my gratitude to each and every one of you for being here. Let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you, my dear fellow fire sign. The Fool, which is Aries, the new beginning for you in the past. Okay, that's an exciting challenge. Your challenge, dear Aries, is the Two of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Pentacles. Beautiful. So Aries, your challenge here has a lot to do with a relationship, with the partner, with somebody. You know, you could be dealing within a relationship and there is some conflicts, or there is, maybe you guys are not talking to each other. You're trying to understand, how does this person feel towards me? What are their thoughts? What is it that's going to happen between me and this individual? We're going to talk about this more when we clarify in a minute. In the recent past, you have the Fool, the Two of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. In the recent past, I do see here a lot of you having a brand new beginning, fresh start. For some of you, maybe you met this person from overseas. There was something about travel plans or traveling, or you met this person while you were traveling, or you relocated. There was this strong sense of brand new beginning, but also almost as if like somebody here went towards a completely different direction. We're going to talk about this shortly when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. In the present moment, there is a lot of internal thinking going on. For some of you are trying to really understand, is this somebody that I'm supposed to end up marrying? Is this somebody that I'm supposed to build a family with? A lot of you are kind of feeling kind of trapped in your mind, and you are trying to really understand the meaning and the reason why this person came into your life. We're going to clarify this shortly. In the near future, you have the King of Wands, the Lovers, and the Tower. So there is some sort of a major transformation that's going to happen for you in love, especially. Major transformation, major metamorphosis, turn of events. Something here is going to transform. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, I already said that. Okay, maybe a Capricorn or a Taurus. So at the bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles, this is about someone that's possibly holding back or who has been holding back, okay? Ever since you have been separated from this person, I feel like you have been waiting for some sort of a confession here. It's like both of you are feeling these emotions and these feelings, but no one here is really initiating anything yet specific. So let's get into your reading and see what is it that's coming up for you and what do you need to know about the challenge here as well, okay? So let's clarify your challenge, which is the Two of Cups series. The Two of Cups is clarified by the King of Wands, Five of Wands, and the Justice, and the Magician at the bottom of the deck. It's either you're manifesting this or they're manifesting you, but nonetheless, there is a conflict here that still exists between you and this person. Five of Wands. You and this person had a fallout. You and this person possibly stopped talking to each other. I'm seeing here like a lot of passionate conversations. You also feel like that there is something here that needs to be set right. Somebody here could be either divorcing or married to someone else, and you know that there is a conflict between the person that you know and you want to be with and someone else. So your person could be wanting to free themselves to be able to be available for you, and this is why you might be feeling like you have been put on a hold, like someone is making you wait, and you don't want that. Talk about patience to the fire signs. So your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with just really understanding, when is this person coming towards my way, and am I going to have to wait for too long? Are we going to be able to get over this conflict? There is also a strong desire here to settle down this beef, this conflict that existed between you and this person, and move on and move forward, okay? I'm just shuffling the cards, trying, but you see which card just flipped back? Not a coincidence. The Two of Cups literally flew out of the deck. Flew out of the deck, which is also your challenge here. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So in the recent past, Aries, the Fool, which is the first card in Major Arcana. This is an Aries energy here, very bold, the firstborn of the Zodiac. Okay, so the Fool in the recent past, I feel like there was a brand new beginning. It's clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Swords. So it came out right back again. Came out right back again. I feel like this is somebody that you have known some time and you guys stopped talking, you guys stopped communicating, but there was an opportunity here to have a brand new beginning. There was an offer that existed between you and this person. I'm getting here, you are someone that you travel a lot, Aries. You have the Two of Wands here. So you go to places, you travel, you do things, you expand your horizons. You might have met this person when you were actually traveling, or you traveled together also. I'm getting here this energy of you doing so much healing within yourself that you were able to also enter into this relationship. It's like, Aries, you said to yourself, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to step into the unknown and get into a relationship. Now, the Two of Wands here in the recent past, some of you separated from this person, or there was a strong sense of separation. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Five of Swords. I feel like here in the recent past, there might have been a conflict because somebody here intervened into this relationship. Third-party situation possibly existed. A lot of you felt that this person was not being very consistent after some time, meaning in terms of like wanting to commit to you, you know. And we as fire signs, we are very committal. We like to commit. We like to be very passionate. Of course, an evolved fire sign, nobody's perfect. But I feel like that in the recent past, there is definitely a conflict that arose out of this situation. Could have been an intervention here. I'm seeing here a woman intervening, a mother figure intervening. King of Pentacles in the recent past. Some of you, when this situation, the way that it ended or the way that the conflict came out, I feel like here a lot of you with the King of Pentacles, what really was important for you, Aries, is your stability. It's your money. It's your financial situation. So the King of Pentacles in the past is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. You became very clear when it came to career and when it came to love, okay, in the recent past. A lot of you decided to stay single, decided to focus on yourself, work on yourself, do the things that actually make you happy, make you feel very excited here. So you were able to redefine and identify what happiness means to you, what stability means to you. Now, in the present moment, Aries, you have the Judgment, the Four of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. There is definitely a lot of thinking going on, a lot of internalization, major decision. So the Judgment is clarified by the Seven of Wands, the Three of Wands, and the Six of Wands. In the present moment, there is a distance between you and this person. This person could be living in a different country. There could be an ocean that's dividing both of you as well, by the way. You could be someone also that you're very well known. In the present moment, you're deciding right now to, you're trying to see if you should continue completely focusing on career, completely focusing on the things that it's all about yourself, or wait for this person, or still be in this place of kind of anticipating for this individual to come towards you. And it's not easy, it's easy to said than done. But here we have the Seven of Wands, which is about, obstacles, difficulties, challenges. So let's clarify the Four of Wands for you in the present moment. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, Six of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel like here this person could be returning back to have a conversation with you. Okay, Six of Cups. There is a soul connection here. There is this feeling as if you both belong to each other and you both are meant to be together. The Wheel of Fortune is here. There is a turn of events. There's a turning point. Somebody here is going to return from the past to have a conversation with you. I think there is a conversation that was left halfway and not really fully discussed in regards to family and marriage. If you are married already to this person wants to talk about relationship, wants to talk about marriage. How healthy is the marriage? What are the things that both of you can do to heal? Now, Aries, a lot of you with the Eight of Swords kind of are feeling a little bit trapped. So the Eight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, Pisces energy. You're trying to see this situation from a completely different perspective. You're doing your best to see this from a different angle. A lot of you are kind of confused When this person communicates to you, I think you really want to see what is their true intention. Are they coming back into your life for something financial, for other things, to get laid or whatever, or they're coming back because they really truly want to reunite with you and reconcile? What is this person's true intentions when they're coming towards your way? That's your main thing here. Now let's talk about the King of Wands in the near future, which is you. There is a transformation. There is a lot of transformation that's happening for you in love. So the King of Wands, dear Aries, is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Star. For a lot of you, I strongly feel like here that you might have felt left out, you might have felt abandoned, unworthy, or whatsoever. That's going to come to an end. There is definitely hope. I feel like here that you and this person share a very strong emotional bond together, but because you have come to realize that you're not going to chase after anything or whatsoever, and there has to be reciprocation, this person needs to come towards you with an understanding and approach of wanting to resolve this issue. You're not initiating anything, I feel like here that the end of this isolation, the end of singlehood, the end of just being by yourself, that's something that's coming to an end for a lot of you. Let's clarify the Lovers for you in the near future. It's like almost Aries redefining love, So the Lovers is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Sun. You could be dealing with the Leo. Yeah, there is a cycle here that you're finally closing up. Okay, the World is here. A major cycle completion, and I'm happy to see the World is coming out because 2025 has been the number 9 year of number 9 in numerology, and number 9 means endings and closures, and it allows us to see how we want to have a brand new beginning here, okay? So there is a lot of happiness that's coming in towards your way. Somebody here is wanting to have an equal give and take exchange energy, sense of reciprocation, and wanting to work things out. You do see yourself actually being with this person and creating a lot of happiness. But in order for you and this person to create that sense of happiness, dear Aries, there is a Tower moment that's happening. There is a major transformation, major metamorphosis that is going to be taking place in order for you and this person to be able to be together. Now, the Tower is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, and the Judgment. Okay, so, this has a lot to do with opening up, communication. And also, because you have been holding on to this person, they have been holding on to you. Both of you are going to come to the realization with the Judgment here that you actually do want to be together. You do want to build something very profound. You want to be together. And the separation, the distance, the misunderstandings, those are things that you want to put behind you. You want to overcome the past and be eventually moving towards a new direction, okay? Now, a lot of you might be dealing with somebody that this person either is an avoidant, was holding back. That's something important I'm going to mention. That is a very important conversation that you need to, have with this person. And when I say avoidant, it doesn't mean it's the most terrible thing. Sometimes some people don't know how to truly express their feelings or what they're really going through. And you could be helping this person to really be open about that. Now let's get the advice. What is the advice for my Aries? What is the advice? So your biggest piece of advice here, dear Aries, you have the Page of Cups, the Temperance, and the Three of Wands. You have been waiting for this apology, for this confession to come to you for a long time, and you have been waiting for that. Now, there is an opportunity here for you and this person to resolve this issue, to turn the pain into power, to be able to transform this into something really beautiful. Because your challenge here is the Two of Cups, right? You see this person as being your soulmate, your twin flame, wanting to work things out with them. Now, when the offer comes in towards your way, your biggest piece of advice here is to see the situation from a perspective of how can you both heal. It's not about just your healing. It's not just about you working on yourself, but what can they do to work on certain things within themselves? Are they open to hear that they also need to change some things within themselves? Because the way that I see you approaching to this situation is going to come from a place of love and not judgment, okay? So this is what I had for you, dear Aries. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this reading helped. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.